every believer has global DNA that is waiting to be activated. Sadly, many people don't know that. They don't understand that part of who we are in our identity as sons and daughters of the King. But his DNA, who he is at the core, is about the nations. We see that from Genesis to Revelation. And, a lot of people, they'll maybe, will know the Great Commission. They'll know, we are to go into all nations and baptize and teach, and God is with us. And they understand that it's in his authority. They understand that piece. But there's so much more of God's determination to be known among the nations throughout Scripture. One of my favorite verses in that is actually in Psalms 2. And so in Psalm 2:8, it says, ask me, this is like the Father speaking to the Son, right? Ask me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, the ends of the earth your possession. And so it's like that, the nations are Jesus's inheritance. And we look at like Luke 4, look at the temptation. Luke 4:5 says, then the devil took him up and revealed to him the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And he said, I will give you the glory of these kingdoms and the authority over them, because they are mine to give to anyone that I please. And I will give it to you if you will worship me. And the reason that was a temptation was because it was promised to Jesus, right? It was promised. The nations were promised to Jesus. Right. And so, it was a temptation, but it's just so powerful. I once heard an author, Larry Sparks, say it this way. So he said, it's like the Great Commission, that Matthew 28, is like Jesus's final words. It's like the pep talk. And it's like he's saying, okay, go get me my inheritance. How about that?
Yeah.
Go get me my inheritance. The nations don't know. They've heard a taste, but go do it. And there's just so much joy in having the opportunity to be on mission with Jesus, to make him known to the ends of the earth.
Fantastic. Yeah. So, and that is the theme of MomentumYes, right? And it's also how can everybody get mobilized to do that part? It's not that everybody goes to the field. I mean, your own testimony is that you stayed where you are, but you've been involved in sending. And so there are so many different roles, so many different ways to be involved.